Hi guys, in this video we are going to install Odoo version 8, and you may install all the nice applications. They are going to be delivered by Odoo, the new version that came out last month or the month before last month, I don't know. But it's the stable version is released now, and we can install the version 8 on a server, for example on DigitalOcean. And I recently switched over to DigitalOcean because it's cheaper than Amazon, and Amazon is mostly more complicated to handle. So you just can sign in here, type in your email address and your password. But I recommend using my link here, goo.gl/kbjxt0, in order to get, you can see the link here, in order to get $10. You can see in my summary here, yeah, you can see this price is very low, $5 per month, and you can, by using this link, you can host for 2 months for free. So this is really nice. You just have to use my link, and then you can go and sign up here, and I just will log in and show you how to create a droplet here. I just click create droplet, and then I have to choose my instance here. When you develop, I would recommend to use this $5 instance, but when there are more users, I would recommend to upgrade to this version here. But it's very easy. You can begin with this version or with this server, and then you can upgrade just by shutting down the machine, switching the size, and then you can relaunch the server on another size. And I recommend to use the server near your current location, and I will enable backups here. Ubuntu version 14.10 is just fine, and I don't need an SSH key in this instance here. But I want to give my baby a name here, for example Odoo test, and then I click create droplet. And in the end of the video, I'm even going to show you how to connect a domain name to your Odoo installation. Not like this. This is just the IP, but you can set the A record of your domain. You can, for example, register a domain at GoDaddy, register a domain here. I would recommend to use a provider that is going to provide a .com domain, for example, for such a cheap price. It's varying from your domain ending. For example, DE domain is better for German people. It's better to host at United Domains, for example. This is depending on your location and the domain ending you want to choose, the TLD top level domain. But now my Odoo test server is launched. That only takes me 60 seconds. And now I can connect to my server. First, I have to go to my mailbox, and I will have a new message here with the server details. And I just used my Spotlight in order to open up my command line interface here on my Mac. But I can go to applications, then I go to utilities, and I can open up terminal here. And what I just type in here is SSH, then root, it's my login name, and I copy or paste my IP here. And what I have to provide here is my password. I just copy it here, click OK. I have to provide it once again, and now I can enter a new password. I can better remind. So I'm on my server now. When I type in LL, I have a listing of my current directory here. And what I'm going to do is pasting, or I'm copying a script here. We will use a script in this video. This is provided in this GitHub repository, and we just can clone it. I just copy this to my clipboard, come here, and first I will probably upgrade and update my machine. Apt get update, and then I will upgrade after doing this. Then I type in apt get yes upgrade in order to run the latest firmware and package versions. And now what I can do is apt-get install git. And after doing this, I can clone the directory in my current location, git clone. I paste in the link here to the Git repository, and I can see I copied all the information here. I just hit the tab key in order to have auto completion. I want to install Odoo 8 version 8. I can see, okay, Ubuntu 14, okay. So I will have this Odoo install.sh for shell script, and this is not executable. I can see that here, so I have to make it executable. Sudo change mode +x and then the name of the file I want to change, ll. This is executable now, and I just have to type, and it's very crucial that you have administration rights here, but I have because I'm root user, so it's very easy. I will execute this script by typing in sudo // in order to indicate that I want to execute a local script. So I type in Odoo and hit tab again and enter. Now Odoo is going to be installed. This may take a few minutes. I will brew a new coffee here for me, and I think it's depending on your machine you launch, but I think it's 7 minutes. We'll see us later. Voila, my Odoo instance is installed now. I can check if my server is already running by inserting ps-aux, then the pipe, and grab Odoo. No, it's not running, only the process of searching is running, so I have to type in sudo service Odoo server and then start. Okay, my server is starting now, so I can check again. Yeah, it's running. I just hit the upper arrow, so I can get the command I previously typed in. Okay, it's running now, and I can access this by using the droplets IP address and then append. It's this. No, I have to check the email now. Okay, it's this address here, and then append the port 8069. But I will show you in the end of the video how to open up this by just typing in the IP address, so I have to change it to port 80. Okay, I would recommend to change the master password, because currently we are using the master password of this script here. Let's type in password, and I can see this is super admin password. So I will use this password, or I can change it now to a password of my choice. Change the password. I could have changed it before in the script and then modify the script before, and then I could have run the script and used another password. But changing it here is also very quite good. And I can use my new master password now in order to launch a new database. For example, test. Let's change, the language, English is okay, and type in a password for the user admin, just admin. Okay, now I create the database, and there are two URLs to remember. First is your domain and your port /web database selector. You can select your database here. My database is still creating momentarily. Okay, and now I can choose my database here, and in this window I'm going to be redirected to my database after it's created. And another very important link is database /web/database manager. Here I can drop my database, my test database. I can back up this database, restore a database, and duplicate one, create another one. Okay, that's very nice. And I can change everything here, install new modules like my website builder, create a website, and stuff like that. And another thing is to change it to port 80. You just have to insert this into a file that's called rc local. So I will open up terminal again, navigate to etc, open up rc.local, and now I will navigate down by pressing J and pressing I for insertion, copying my string here, hitting DD here to delete this line, going up with the uppercase with the upper arrow and DD again, so it's cleaner. Now I hit colon, W, Q, and exclamation mark. Hit enter, and now my file is modified. RC local. I can see, okay, it's inserted, and what I must do now is sudo reboot. Now my system is going down, and what I have to keep in mind is that I have to log in again, and I have to wait for the machine to restart. After restarting, I can again log in. Okay, connection refused. I will see that it will work when the server is again started. So now what I can do is sudo service Odoo server start. The server is restarted, and now what I can do is access this by just typing in the IP.